Hey guys, if you have enjoyed the sunflower painting that I just taught, I am going to show you something that I do just to keep from wasting. Here is my palette that I used to do the sunflower, but then I added just a little bit more. I've got like a lavender and a thicket green, a blue, and a red. And we are going to do just a simple little canvas painting, like a landscape. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up some brown. I do have my 3/4 flat, and I'm just going to sort of grid out what I want right here. I'm going to just go across. Like that could be my horizon. And then I'm just going to do something like that. So in the meantime, I did the little grid and I'm just cleaning my brush. And of course, I've got my paper towels, you guys. Now, I may leave this brush a little wet, and this is the only time usually I would go into water at all. But I'm just going to just it's not dripping, it's just barely wet. And I'm just going to go over top of this canvas. This is just an 8 by 10, just a simple little painting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pick up some white. Yes, I realize that the canvas is white, and some lavender. I just want, and I want a lot more white than I do lavender even. I just want it to almost look like it's foggy. So I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna leave that center. And I'm just gonna fill that in. And I'm just going to totally ignore that I did all of this over here for right now. I probably shouldn't have done that actually in brown, but oh well. I'm just going to come on down and I'm going to pick up some blue and white. I don't know if you guys, and I'm doing this very muted colors up here at the top, but I want them to get darker to the side and probably a little darker as we go down, like this right here. Just really mix it up. And actually down at the bottom, really, really dark, much darker. I'm going to do it on both sides. Just really light. And all I'm doing is just sort of sweeping that brush. And down here, there's not really I'm just mixing it in there. Might even go right over top of this right here. But what I'm going to do, I think it's right in the middle here. I want that to really look almost foggy. Get that line out there a little bit. Now, all this just about is going to be covered. So I'm just trying to get rid of the line. Normally I never do a grid, but just for you guys, I wanted to make sure that you've seen what I was doing. And I actually, let me see, I'm gonna go brown. It's gonna go right in here with the brown. course, this is going to be our path. And I like to go all the way down to the edges with that. I might even go back over here like that. Just go all the way across. So all of this is going to be covered. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go, I'm going to get rid of that brush. And now I'm going to come and I'm going to just pick up some, I want to pick up some, I believe yellow and white. Let's see. And I'm going to go right over here. I know it's going to look a little green, but that's okay. I'm just going to go right over here. I may actually pick up, I got some thick green. I might go right over here with this, with some more of it. This is just going to be like a little fall painting. Actually, I don't like the center of that as much. So what I'm going to start doing, now normally I would do a lot maybe of black, but I'm not going to. I'm going to start out with this blue. And way out here in the distance, pick that red into way out here in the distance, I'm going to start laying in some trees. And they're just going to be small because they're going to be out here in the distance, okay? Okay. And then I'll put in some of the branches and stuff here in a minute. And actually, I want those to go all the way over. Actually, here, I'm just going to go ahead. Again, these are going to be in the distance, and I'm going to cover a lot of this up. So I'm not really concerned so much as to all the detail of these. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to lay some in there. Again, they're going to be in the distance, so you're not really going to be able to see a lot of detail. I'm just going to keep laying some more in. I want that center, of course, bright to make it look like it's okay. Now, I'm going to come in here, and I think I'm going to put in like maybe a layer of light brown. Now, I'm not cleaning my brush. The red. Don't want red. I'm going to pick up some white and brown. And I'm just going to go over here and right where these trees are, I'm just going to sort of lay out a path of little areas there. I'm just sort of coloring that in a little bit. Trying to define where I want my line. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up some more blue, but this time just a little bit darker. We could have went with black, but I just want it to look really muted. And so, okay, so I'm going to start about right here. And look, we're going to get just a little bit a little bit fatter, a little bit bolder, maybe. Same way here. And again, we're going to just do light branches. Of course, you just don't want them all uniform. You just want them to even go off of the canvas and stuff like that to make it look like they're natural. And then I'm going to pick up the brown again, over brown, white, and white. And again, just sort of lay in some groundwork there. Now, I'm just going to sort of lay out a grid for sure of where I want the rest of the trees. And say I'm going to put one big one here, and one here, another one right here, and one right here. Just a little bit more blue paint. I know this all sort of looks muted right now, but we're going to put some color in here in a second. And there's that blue again. And here's a big one right here. Now that needs to actually be a little bit darker. So there's that one, I think. And even maybe one completely off of the canvas. And way here. They need to go up a little bit higher. And then this one here, it could be totally off as well. I'm going to go all the way up with them. And then, again, more branches. This time, we're just going to go all up in this path. And they can come way over here. That one there can go completely off as well. Just remember, like when you're looking at a forest, they're not all uniform. A lot of times some people have some issues sometimes with painting because they want everything to be all uniform, but in nature and stuff it's not. So because of that, I'm just going to put all these, okay, I think I'm going to make them, this one here and this one over here, nice big wide trees. Maybe even some more front down in here on these. Okay. Now, I might put some more really quick. Maybe one more right here. All the way off the canvas again. Okay. We still need a few more right in here. These are just really muted. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna start doing now is just really, I'm gonna clean this brush. And I'm really gonna start laying in some color here. Okay, I got orange, I got yellow, and I got red. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna pick up some white, and I'm just gonna put white right in here because I want this to be definitely look like the sun is shining, or like it's definitely an opening through there. Okay. And of course, brighter up there. I'm just going to go right over top of this because I want it to look really, really hazy back in there. Okay. And now I'm just going to start really like laying in some color. I've got the orange and I'm going to just start putting some orange in there. Um, See, this is where I really, when I talk to you about those scruffy brushes, now I don't like how this is going to do. I mean, I can do it, but I don't like it. I don't like what it does to my flat brushes. But the scruffies, they are perfect for these. And, you got to get all the way down in here. I'm just going to put some. Let that come over. But I got all of this bright, beautiful yellow. We're going to do the same thing with it. We're going to just bring it down there. I love to bring white in there too because it just like it makes that finally pop. And look right in here, we're just going to start tapping in some stuff. Not done. Maybe too much. Keep sort of going over top of this. If I have to, I'll lay back in some trees again. All the way up. Shouldn't have done that. I'll just straighten up them trunks. And bring that brush really quick. Again, I'm just using like leftover paint of what I had when I did the sunflowers. So and I really don't like how wide this is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another layer. This one's there we go. This is more of the blue. Okay. This time I'm going to get it just a little darker. I'm going to put in a whole nother layer in here. Big old tree. Maybe this one actually splits off altogether. Trying to incorporate some of this. Okay. Yeah, smaller brush. I'm gonna start hitting that yellow. Actually, make some more branches here. I'm sorry if I'm mumbling. This wasn't planned. I'm just creating as I go. I don't know if you've been that way or not. And when you want to create, you just think, well, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to just. So, okay. So now we're just going to start laying color in. I just want some bright, vivid colors in here that will seem like fall. And some more of that yellow. Yellow goes quick in these little 2-ounce bottles. I do know that much. Just trying to really lighten this up some so that it makes it look like different kinds of foliage. I just don't like that I don't have my scruffy, because that is really, it's a wonderful way to make trees and shrubbery, and I've got one. I just didn't drag it out. So this is what I already had out. So this is what I'm saying to you. If you guys don't have the brushes that I'm even talking about, then it doesn't hinder you from going ahead and creating something. So this will be a longer painting than what you guys have been doing. So it's going to take a while to probably upload this, but I just want y'all to see that it don't take a whole lot to create something. Yeah, I think I'm going to come right over here, pick up some more of that blue. But I'm just going to put like little branches, little things up through here and make it look like just undergrowth. More growth, more. Every once in a while, maybe something that sticks out altogether. Now I got out some bright red. And I'm going to use it because I just think red is going to be, it's going to be the bomb in this. It's going to make things really pop. So you guys see, you have, uh, no, this is not professional necessarily, but it's fun. And that's really what being creative and letting the Lord just let you create, that's what it's all about. So what? Just look at, okay, I want a lot of white there. Maybe not that much. Okay, now one thing I do want to do is I wanted to, I'm gonna clean this up. Definitely, I put some highlights maybe on these trees as we want it to look like all that brightness is coming in there on them. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. This one ain't got nothing, so. That one. Too much. Just put a few highlights. There we go. See, I can sit and pick this to death, but I'm not going to. I just wanted to give you something to show that you do not have to waste all of the paint. What I'm going to do though, ooh, definitely wet. I'm just going to start picking up some. Yeah, maybe I'll just totally do it yellow. I just like to do the outside of it. Have all different colors. Okay. There we go. It's like tree overload. Let me see the view of it. See what I think. I need some more. The orange or that red just overshadowed all of it. Okay. And here it still needs it to look foggy. Okay. So as you can see, I can actually pick this to pieces. I'm not going to. I'm going to put it right there. Okay. So I don't know whether you can. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know if that was the best angle or not. Anyway, just something to help get some experience and to practice, practice, practice.